In this video, I'm going to be showing you the fastest and easiest way you can pull Canadian stock data straight into Google Sheets and completely automate the stock process. So let's go ahead and show a few examples. We can see 4 stocks from Canadian stock exchanges we have right here. Now for this one, we don't have any data currently, but if we highlight the formulas we put in for these previous stocks, pull this down and let this data load in, we can see all of this data has automatically loaded in for this Canadian stock. So let me go ahead and take you step by step on how I was able to automate this process. So I'm going to go ahead and delete all of this data right here. And again, we can see the 4 different Canadian stocks that we're going to be pulling in. And these are all technically from different exchanges. We can see we have a stock from the Canadian CSE exchange, the NEO exchange, the TSX exchange, and the TSXV Canadian Stock Exchange. So 4 different exchanges, but all from Canada. And we're going to be able to pull in data from all 4 of these different Canadian stocks from these different exchanges. Now, how can we do this? You may be familiar with the Google Finance function, but this function is extremely limited in being able to pull in international stocks and also extremely limited in simply the data that you can pull in. Well, this is where the function ticker data comes in. Ticker data is a function I've been building over the past few years with the sole purpose of automating stock analysis, automating portfolio tracking, and also being able to pull information on international stocks. Now there's 2 functions here. We can see we have ticker data and ticker data live. For company name all the way through sector, we're going to be using the ticker data live function. And all we have to do to automatically pull in this information is come over here and click on the ticker, and you can see we have .to. That indicates the stock exchange we are pulling this from. But if I add a comma and click on company name right here, close the parentheses and hit enter, we can see the company name will automatically load in. Now obviously another way we could do this is to just manually type this out. We could type out the stock we want. We want stock T and we want it from the stock exchange .to. Then I could add comma and I could simply type out any metric that I want to see. So again, in this scenario, let's say that I want to see the company name. I would just type that out, close the quotations and add a comma, and then I simply type out whatever metric that I want to see. So again, in this scenario, let's say that I want to see company name. I'll close the quotations and parentheses and hit enter, and you can see the company name will automatically load in. Now we want to automate the process in this scenario, so let's go ahead and keep it with the first way that we've done it with cell B3 and cell C2. Now in the scenario, I'm going to put in the $sign here. But what this allows me to do is I can just drag this formula over and we can see the data for all of these metrics will automatically load in. We have the live price for this company. We have the market cap. We automatically have the sector for this company. But here's what's really cool. We could just type in whatever metric we want to see right here. And on ticker data, we have hundreds of different metrics you can automatically plug in and pull in the data for all of these stocks. So let's maybe say instead of sector, we want to see the company's industry. I can just type out industry right here and hit enter, and you can see that data will automatically load in. Now here's what's really cool about ticker data. We can pull in all types of key metrics, including metrics from the financial statements. And to do that, we use the ticker data function. Now what's really cool about the ticker data function is we can pull in historical data. So in this scenario, again, we'll come over here, plug in t.to, comma, let's say we want to see revenue, and we can select the year that we want to see the revenue. So for example, maybe we don't want to see the most recent year's revenue. Maybe we want to know what revenue was like around 5 years ago, so we go with 2018. I can just close this parentheses and hit enter, and you can see the revenue for 2018 will automatically load in. Maybe I want to see a more recent year. Maybe I want to see the revenue for 2022. I can just come up here and plug in 2022 and hit enter, and that data will automatically load in. So again, this is an extremely automated process. If I come over here and anchor this formula here, and we can just drag this over and we'll be able to see things like gross profit in 2022 and earnings per share in 2022. So we've now completely automated this process. So let's say now instead of stock T.to, we want to see this stock here from a different Canadian stock exchange. I can just copy this here and paste it, and you can see this data will take just a second to load and then it will automatically come in. We can easily see all of these metrics for these companies. And what's great about ticker data, we not only have access to all these different metrics, but we can also look at ratios as well. So for example, we have gross profit here. Well, maybe along with that, we want to see the gross profit ratio. I can just type out gross profit here and then type out ratio and hit enter. And we can see once this data loads in, we automatically have the gross profit ratio. We'll come over here and turn this into a percentage, and there we go. There's the gross profit ratio for all of these companies. Again, all of this is made possible with ticker data. Again, Ticker Data has allowed me to build some of the most powerful portfolio trackers and stock analysis tools on the entire web. If you'd like to get access to pre-built stock analysis and portfolio tracker templates, as well as all the Ticker Data functions to build your own spreadsheet, then you can become a member at tickerdata.com at the link in the description. There you can also get a free trial. So with all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.